Today I'm going to give you 3 of my top tips for keeping your fingers and toes warm when you're outside working. My first tip is to use these wrist warmers. They're called Wristies, and somebody actually makes them in 2 sizes. They're basically a Polartec sleeve that's detached, and they stop the warm air from escaping between your sleeve and your glove. And I find that they make a really huge difference. So this is one of my favorite pieces of winter equipment. I use them for riding and hiking. I love that they're so easy to put on and take off. And if I want to stow them in a pocket, it doesn't take up any room or any weight. So I started using these about 15 years ago, this actual pair, about 15 years ago when I was galloping racehorses. And I needed something to keep me warm, but when I was hot from galloping, I could just slip in a pocket easily and not sweat, because sweating is when you get cold. Now, my second tip is to keep your toes warm. So I'm going to recommend that you use these toe warmers with the adhesive. And they show you putting them on the bottom of your foot, which is very uncomfortable to walk on. I'm going to tell you, put them on the top of your toes. You're going to have more room in your boot here. And if your boots are a little bit tight, you can oil them, use the heaters, and it'll help stretch them out to fit. So that's a tip for fitting your boots or just being cold in winter. My third tip is going to be about keeping your hands warm again. Now, I know that they sell different hand warmers, but I'm going to recommend using the toe warmers again with the adhesive back. Make sure that you have at least one layer of material between you and the heater, because otherwise it will burn you. They really heat up. And slip it against the inside of your wrist and secure it with the adhesive, so it'll stay there. You can use this with or without the wristies, and this way it'll heat the blood going into your hand and into your arm, and you'll stay warm. You won't have something bulky inside your gloves or getting in the way when you take your gloves on and off. And those are my 3 top tips for keeping your fingers and toes warm when you're outside working.